Fortune Crypto. I'm your host Ben, and welcome back, Framework Fortune community. We're gonna dive in to some more Gods Unchained gameplay for a few hours here live. Actually, come up with a new deck last night that's actually performing pretty well. In my journey to figure out this combo, well, actually, this is the wrong deck. But in my journey to figure out this combo that I got mollywopped with a while back, I've only seen one death deck pull it off. I've seen some seem to be figuring it out. There's a couple cards in it that you need. One is the Skull Scepter, as you can't see, it's behind me there. Let me move myself over. Why does it have to be right there? Oh, I just do it like this. The Skull Scepter is one of them. That is a 2-drop. Right here, this guy. So that Skull Scepter, after one of your creatures die, deal 1 damage to your opponent's god. So every time one of your creatures leaves the board, they're taking a damage to the face. So that's one piece of the puzzle. The next piece of the puzzle is the Cursed Obelisk. So that's a 3-drop. Where'd it go? Cursed Obelisk. Where? I don't have any sitting there, so let me just pop it out. Where are you? Oh, never mind. It's at the top. I'm being stupid. I thought I just clicked it out. You know what? Let's do this the easier way. Well, no, because I need to know. Okay. There we go. Alright, whoops, that's probably what I did. Okay, so this is backline, 3 mana, can attack. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 zombie with leech. If you are frenzied, summon an additional zombie. So each one of the, like if you're frenzied, you're going to be pumping out zombies all day. Even if you're not frenzied, you're still going to be popping out at least 1 zombie. So that's the second piece of the puzzle. And then the third piece of the puzzle is this card right here. It's a 5-drop, and this is Corpse Explosion. This is a destroy your nether creatures, deal 1 damage to each of the enemy god for each nether destroyed. If you're frenzied, deal 3 damage instead. So every nether creature you destroy with this, if you're frenzied, is going to do 3 damage. So if you've got a board of 6 zombies are nether creatures, and you were to play this card Frenzy, you would deal 18 damage to your opponent. If we throw in the Skull Scepter, that adds a damage every time one of your creatures leaves the board. When those 6 zombies leave the board, that's another 6 damage. So you pull this combo off, the max potential in 1 turn is 24 damage. It's a 24 damage max combo. So it's real insane. And the dude hit me with 2 of these back to back. His did not quite do 24, but both times he played them was 15 damage. I was destroying this dude. I was way ahead of him, and I got smacked with 2 corpse explosions back to back, the same combo. It was just gross. But that is a Hail Mary of a play if you can pull that off. So I don't have all the cards. I only have 1 Corpse Explosion. So in that, going through and playing with it and trying to work it out, I made this deck here that doesn't do that at all. It does a totally different thing. Pretty strong deck. I've played it a couple of matches, so I don't know if it needs more tweaking or what, but so far pretty good. And we'll go over the deck as I'm playing with it and what we're trying to do with it. So I'm not going to dive into the whole thing. Real quick though, we go over to Godex and look at my stats. Where you at? Recent decks. You can see where I've been working on it a little bit. But this new one, which you can find on Godex, the one I'm just now talking about, it doesn't. Oh, that's the Corpse Explosion one. Why is it showing that? Oh, I kept Corpse Explosion in. That's why. Okay. This is a whole nether deck. That's why I kept that one in. Now I remember. But I've only played 3 matches with it, and I've went 2-1. So we're going to continue on as I've almost gotten back to Diamond. Oops, that's the wrong deck. I have another deck too in the works. Another nature deck. But I did name this Nether L Ranch because it is a nether deck and it continues to do things. And other... If you get it, you get it. I don't need to explain it. Alright. So at the moment, Gods is down back under 6, but still in the same pattern while we're waiting for the screen to load. Nice triangle pattern. Just still climbing slowly right up his trend line. My trend line's a little off. Seems like every day it moves just slightly. Probably because I play with it too much. Same thing my mom used to say when I was a little kid. Alright. So we're going to go with destroy creature with 1 health and heal for 1. This one I don't think I would want to use. This one maybe, but that 3 mana cost is kind of expensive and you got to take 2 damage. So I'm not a fan of the sacrifice. It's expensive to draw 1 card. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We're going against a light deck. This ought to be an interesting matchup. A light deck almost in Diamond is certainly got to be a good light deck. There's not a lot of them, but I have seen them. They do exist. Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw this guy, or this girl out here, I guess, whatever she is. This legendary. She just adds a 1 mana 3/3 young mana born to your deck. A little stronger creature for 1 mana. Nice to have. If you're running a little bit of aggro, which this deck is. He's passing back to me. Okay. We'll go ahead and throw a wall down. And then we might as well just pop these mana and get this guy down here too. Get a little jump on him. A little damage right in his snoz there. Because this guy's got a snoz. However you say it. This, like, the light god has a nose on him. He looks big all over the rest of the place. He's got this huge sword for some reason. He's compensating for something, but you look at that big old nose, man. Something's up with him. I'm trusting. Oh, he doesn't have 3. He doesn't have 3 health or less. Do I even care about that? Could put the forge out and start getting some armor down. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. He summons a zombie, so I am going to go ahead and take that guy out. And we'll have a zombie for next turn, and he's just got this pig. And what I'm going to try to do is hit that pig with this zombie to bring him down to 3 health, and then I can blight bomb that off there if I want to use it. I also have this plague talisman, which I didn't realize how this card worked until I got hit with it. And I think it was yesterday I got hit with it for the first time, and I was like, wait a minute. So he's got a little front line out here. That's going to give a creature 2 health. Let's just sacrifice, get that out, because it'll probably give the pig. Yeah, it did give the pig some more health there. So, man, I gotta get rid of this pig. So I got her down to 3. I was trying to blight bomb that pig, but I'm just gonna blight bomb her, so he still gotta waste that attack there. Don't really have much else I can do, so I'm just gonna pass it back. But this deck, even though it's aggro, it's not really fast aggro. It takes it a little while to set up. I'm just trying to buy time. You see, he destroyed a couple of things, but I wasn't worried about those things. I wonder if I can attack with this on the first try. Let's see, I'm going to attach it and see. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm going to take some damage to the face. He'll probably destroy this, but that's okay. Yeah, he's going to destroy it there. But we're gonna turn this pig into a zombie on this next turn. So I got a just a nibble, so I can heal myself for 7. I'm not worried. Well, I'm not worried about that. He's getting a Rune of Fire. Let's go ahead and smack this pig, turn him into a zombie there. Now see how stupid that is? I took 3 damage to turn that 6/3 pig into a zombie. You gotta love it. Let's see, what else can we do here? We got some options. We'll hit her. And then we'll absorb her and get some health. So we got some weak creatures out here, but all he has is this left. We'll see what he plays this turn. I hope he plays another big creature so I can smack it, turn it to a zombie. That's why this card is so good, this Plague Talisman. It's 4 mana. It is a little costly. It doesn't do much damage, but the effect, being able to turn any creature into a 1/1, yeah, that can win you a game possibly. Yeah, so this Neiman Lion, 2 damage. I'm going to take that to the face and turn that into a... He buffed that zombie. Look at him. Yeah, we're going to take that Neiman Lion out. Oh, I got a Blight Bomb too. Okay, let me think for a second. I don't want to do this. I could wipe a lot of his board here. Yeah, let's Blight Bomb this. And then smack the Neiman Lion into a zombie. Oh yeah, and we've got... I want to draw a card. Nah, I'm going to drop the Mana Core Hulk and then play the Bodyguard that I got from the favor so we can get this front line out here. Because all he's got, with that Plague Talisman, we've lowered his creatures down to pretty weak creatures. Alright, he's just going to destroy the Mana Core. It took his whole turn to do that spell. He is going to do some more damage, but we still have his 7 heal here. But I've got to get something going. It's a little defense. I'll take that out. Heal up. Yeah, I'll deal damage to that. So now we're got a little bit of time. Might as well kill that zombie. He's already healed back up. Now we just gotta get some strength down on the board. I've ran out of cards. Yeah, look at this. He's buffing the zombie. I gotta get that off the board. That's the thing with death decks. Sometimes you play with death and you might get death. Oh boy, yikes. Yeah, I'd like to seen this earlier. This game's pretty much over now at this point with all these buffs he's got on the board. What is that? 6, 9, 14. Yeah, so he's got enough to kill me on the board. So I'm going to start off the day of the loss here. This Death deck not... I think that's what I lost to last time on the second loss. Did I have the one more damage to kill me? Alright. So what I was saying though, well, let's get through this. Looks like I'm going to have a pack to open here. And with 175 coming up, there should be something better. Ooh, I just dropped below shielded. Yeah, so at the 175 mark, there's a legendary pack that I'll be getting. So hopefully I have enough time to get wins in to open that today. But let's go open this, see if there's anything good in here. Come on. Another Void Banshee. Okay, so let's see if I refresh this if that last match shows up. Come on. There we go. So this is what I wanted to see. So this dev deck has performed... Well, actually, I changed it. You can see where I haven't changed it at all. Okay. So it's performed well against nature decks, but I took a loss to a war deck and a light deck. Both of those were early game. So this deck is having some issues. Let's see, these nature decks were... Something with War and Light. Both those decks were pretty aggro, where these nature decks were a little bit slower. Yeah, that one right there had 8 spells in it. Okay. I need to get back to Solar Gold. So I'm gonna... Is this the Amazon deck? No, that's not the Amazon deck. Where's it at? Where's my Amazon? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's go to this Amazon deck. I want to get back above shielded before I want to test that Death deck again. I don't want to fall out of Solar Gold. What's up, Energy? How is it? How you doing today, buddy? Thanks for joining me. Okay. So we got a nature off. Let's see what this nature deck can do. This deck is the deck that I'm playing is an Amazon deck. Most of the creatures in it are Amazon, and they try to buff as much as possible. I've gotten some pretty big Amazons out of this deck. High attack, high health. But I haven't played it that much yet, so I'm going to keep playing it, try it out. I'll drop him. I'll pass it back to him. See if I can get any of these Amazons. This Moonlight Charm with the Amazon deck is gonna put in some work. Yeah, so let's go here. Put a little front line out there. This Archimonian Anteater, 1 mana, got 3 health, 1 attack, but it buffs the Amazon. I don't know how you would not run it in an Amazon deck. And then we're just going to go straight to the face. I'm not worried about his Jaguar because we got this Rampart out there he's got to deal with. So he just dropped an Amazon of his own. Let's go ahead and put on the necklace. So at the end of turn, if I'm frenzied, I'll get 2/2 to my strongest creature, which will be this Amazon. And that's what I'm going to look to do here. So now he's a 4/5. He can't kill it with either one of these. He's going to have to attack this first with 1 attack, and then he can attack it with another one. Okay, that staff root can help him kill it. He's gonna if he goes after it with the staff root though, he's gonna take 5 to the face. Let's see if he goes. Yeah, he did. Taking 5 to the face to get that 1 Amazon out of there. What's up, Ruben? How's it going, buddy? Okay. So let's just keep the Amazon party rolling. We'll use that. Drop him down. Swing for the face so we get that frenzied. And then she's going to buff to a 4/4. So that's what I was saying. As soon as I had this Moonlight Charm, this and the Amazon deck with all the other buffs, like I'm putting out 1 mana Amazons that are doing 4/4 and stuff. It's crazy. Is he going to take 4 to the face again? Oh man, this guy's wild. He just took so much damage to the face here. We're going to grab that Rune of Fire. Let's pop this. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to take this Buffalo out. Bam. Now he's just got these little guys down here. I can't really play anything else. I don't want to play that sword yet. Well, I could. I could go ahead and pop this necklace. What are we at? 5 mana? Because I got the Raging Giant in hand that can come out at 6, which is going to... Yeah, I actually am going to... I'm going to take that Eagle out, whatever that is. Put on this Blade. What does that do? That heals his God? I don't want to heal his God. And I should be able to whack this Beaver and take him out. Nope, I need another turn. But yeah, unless he has something big here, he can drop at 5 mana. The Raging Giant is going down next, and that ought to be the game sealer. He should scoop after that if he keeps playing. He's a wild man. So that's what he had to drop. That ain't going to be enough to kill the Raging Giant. And now I've got 2 Raging Giants. Oh, I don't have enough mana this turn to pop it. That's unfortunate, but we do have that Hunt Warden we can play. Let's pop this. Nice, we got that Beaver, getting some health back. Let's go straight to the face. Get that 1 damage there. I'm going to hold the sword for Frenzying so I can... These next 2 turns, I can drop these back to back. And he just gave me another card by playing that. I don't think that was a good idea on his part, but we'll see. Okay, now he's boosted. Well, he's boosting that thing up, but taking that Hunt Warden out took a chunk of damage out of it. So boom, there's the Frenzy, Raging Giant. We'll grab that Card Shark, because now if I want, with these 3 cards, I could set up a whole new board. He can kill this, but it would take him sacking the Helios Battlesworn and sacking either the Heavy or the Wind-Up Roller. So there goes... Oh no, actually, that's the only one he can do it with. Yeah, so he just had to sacrifice both of those. Blade Flies, woo! But we don't... He's doing what, 10? The only thing I'm concerned about now is if he plays... What's the name of that card? I drew another blade. I'm actually going to wait before I play this Raging Giant here. I think. No, I'm not. Let's get a Frenzy to drop her down. Because most likely some of these Blade Flies will hit. So he killed that on purpose to heal himself. I'm okay if a couple of these Blade Fly... Ooh, that's what I was worried about. A Wildfire or something else like that. Because now they're all going to get a little buff here. So they might be able to kill this. Okay, good. He missed once. Okay, the next one can hit. Alright, that's fine. So we just need... Oh, Lord. Well... We've got 14 health left. That'll put me at 10. Knock it on like that. That'd be 2. So the bodyguard down. And then this onslaught is going to buff both of these Amazons. There's 10 of the face. So I got 14 left. 3, 5, 8, 12. So I need to kill. Let's just kill this guy. He's the strongest one. And then let's grab this Vow of Champions, because that can do 2 damage to finish him off next turn. If he happens to kill everything. So one of these... Oh, God. Another big buff, that elephant. So he... We gotta hope these Blade Flies miss and hit something else. If this Blade... Okay, good. That Blade Fly missed. So he can go straight to the face with this 4, but I'm alive for another turn. Nope, he sacked that. I think we may have him, though. Let me play this and see. Let's confuse that elephant so he might miss. I don't think I can... No, I can't attack on the first one. That's a problem. So I have no front line. But let's do this to heal. Do 2 damage there, 1 damage. Ugh. If I can survive, if he can somehow... If the elephant hits this... Well, no, he can kill it with that. Yeah, he's got me. Unless he does something dumb here. Now he's going to grab that for some reason. He could just killed it with that. It would have been enough. Oh, that was a good game. That was close. Alright, I'm going to jump in here again. Because he barely beat me. I'm just trying to think, was there anything that I could have done better? But that was just so close. That was going to go either way. So I'm not even going to analyze that one too much. I may think about switching back to the heal power. I was using the 1 mana heal one to a creature that the nature god has in a previous deck, and I actually kind of liked it. This one heals you, but it costs 2 mana, and I found myself in a lot of situations where I have to choose between doing that 2 mana move or just healing a creature. And since the whole basis of this deck is to push the Amazon, I think the heal god power, the mana 1, would probably be a better idea. I may try that next game. We'll see how this goes. That's not a bad start. I'll start out with all them Amazons in my hand. Now, if you haven't got enough Amazons yet, which there's a lot of Amazons that you get from the core packs for playing, all you need is 2 Archimony Onslaughts and a deck full of some Amazons with some frontline, and you'll have a deck that can possibly roll anything at any time. You might have to work on it to tweak it to get it where it's consistent, but the Archimony Onslaught and some of the other cards that are Amazon cards and Amazon buffs are pretty wild. Alright, All Might, let's go. Let's get it in. What are you waiting on? Come on. It's only got 1 mana, possibly 2. I'm not sure exactly. It is running the Summon of Valkner Raider. I haven't used that power yet in any decks. Might tweak that Viking deck a little bit too after this. Alright, so I'm actually going to drop the Amazon Spellcatcher because it's blessed and ward. Ooh, and we're going to grab a zombie with that blessing. But he can't just kill this with a spell. And then next turn we'll look at dropping one of these 2. Or maybe the Servant of Inti. It's kind of a weird card, but it is an Amazon. Gives a friendly Amazon protected. Here, let me put I don't need to hide my hand here. Let me put this banner down. Bam, there we go. Get out of here. We're still waiting. Is this guy playing? Is he disconnected? What's going on here? Hey, now you can see my hand. But yeah, Servant of Inti, it gives a friendly Amazon protected, which is nice. And it does 5 damage. I'm going to save it for a little bit later. We got 2 mana. So let's just go ahead and drop these 2 guys. keep them hidden for now. We'll go straight to the face on this fellow. Actually, I'm gonna pop one more mana and play the Spring Bloom Hunter. So if I can keep this board out, at least as Amazons, and I can draw in the Archimony Onslaught by this 5th mana, then this game will probably be over pretty quick. But if I don't draw that, we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's not even going to have a... Well, he's got enough mana to play something. If he doesn't play any creature right now, that'd be really weird. Unless he's trying to set up for something big. I mean, this is a war deck and it's not played a monster in 3 mana, which is concerning. Okay, let's throw... Well, actually, let's just throw some damage here first. See if we can get up some favor. Maybe be something in there we might want. Not really. So we'll just hold off on that. We'll go ahead and drop the Servant of Inti. We might as well give her protected. She's warded. She's protected. She's ready for the fight. We just need that Archimony Onslaught. I don't know what he's waiting to set up, but I'm not sure. Well, he could be playing... Yeah, he could be playing the card where it's a 5 mana, so he's not playing it this turn. Well, he could pop it. He does have an extra mana. He's going to run out of time. I don't even feel like I played this game. This guy ain't done a thing yet. I mean, I don't know. No, I'm still not. I'm going to pass it back to him. I think he gave up. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He's not played 5 mana in. He still hasn't played a monster or a creature, and he's only got 4 life left. I don't know what he's going to do at this point. Alright, well, that was a quick, easy game. Didn't really take anything. I'll take it, whatever. See if I can run up, back over shielded. Yeah, we're about halfway there. Just jump in here again. So I want to get back above shielded to try out that nether deck. Work on that nether deck some. Got cryptos bounding, rebounding a little bit all over the place. Still looking good there. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to use this hill one instead at 1 mana. See what type of difference we get from that. So she'll come, she would be nice, but I don't want to hold her that long. There's another Amazon that buffs. Need a lower level one. I don't want that right now with that moon charm. Okay. We're going against a deception deck, dropping a Shiv Blade right away. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get this Spring Bloom Hunter starting to buff. Got the Moonlight Charm. Being a deception deck, though, there's no telling what he's going to do. Oh, well, yeah. That was an easy kill for him, but he's still not got anything on the board. Wasted mana, taking out a Spring Bloom. And there's another one, and there's you a wall to deal with. And you can take that in the face. See if he keeps wasting his mana. Okay, touche. Touche, that was a sneaky move. So this drunk switches strength and health of a creature because that rampart had 0 attack. It then had 0 health, so it essentially killed itself. It's really, really terrible. Sacrificed itself. But that's an interesting epic there. You see with the purple diamonds pointing towards the name and the purple around, yeah, right there at the name. You gonna take, let's see, is he gonna use this? No, he took the 4 to the face. Why would you not use that to do the 1 damage? Oh, now he's playing something. He's playing a Jinx Blade Duelist. We want to get this off the field pretty fast normally, because it gains health at the end of every turn. Let's see, what's that going to do? When this creature loses... Okay, I don't have any creatures out there with front line. So I'm going to gain 6 favor. Yeah. We're going to pop this. Deal 2 damage to the Jinx Blade Duelist. I'll sacrifice the Anteater to kill him and then go straight to the face. Oh, I can't go straight to the face. I think I may not be frenzied yet. No, I didn't frenzy myself. But that's alright. We do have an Onslaught in hand. Could put it on the Spellcatcher. What's up, Psy? Is it Psy or C? Guessing it's Psy plays the guitar. How's your guitar playing channel going? I'm assuming you do some music. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and play this Onslaught. Let's go straight to the face there. I'm actually going to go... No, I can't go straight to the face again. Let's just kill this guy. My dogs decided to come visit me. Sam and Jackson. Sam's laying on the floor now. Hopefully he doesn't get crazy and bark. He has a very annoying loud bark. So, well, he can use that to try to kill something. Or kill this, but it won't actually. Let's see. Or if it does, see, I don't know what I was just trying to say, but if I attack with this, now he's at 7 health. If he tries to use that to kill this, it's going to kill him. So he cannot use the Slit Blade and the Deadly to kill my Amazon. Let's take that out and then we'll heal with that 1 mana. Let's see. You don't have anything. I'm going to draw this wind up roller. I'm going to play him. I just want to make sure that I have enough to kill him. Oh, this is beautiful. And now we can play Inti. We can protect this guy. This game's over with. There's nothing he can do now. He's going to buff to a 7-9 or 9-7 with protected. It's game over. There's no way he can do 22 damage in one turn. Your channel is rubbish. Nah, man, just play to earn. The packs that you're buying is the Divine Order set. So Divine Order is not a locked set. What that means is because it's a newer set, it's still in the balancing phase. They release the sets before they get everything completely worked out. And they gather all the data from players playing with the sets and balance it over time. I think it's usually a 4-month balancing phase or something like that. And once it's locked, the cards can't be changed or anything. So with Divine Order, it's not locked yet. So any buying the card packs, it could possibly be worth it if you pull a legendary like an Odie, or I didn't quite get back up there. But let me show you real quick. Let me pull up Godex and go to the marketplace. So if you don't have Godex yet, or you're not using Godex, you definitely want to be using Godex. But we go back to the top of it, go to marketplace. It's going to take you to Token Trove. This is the same thing as Immutable X's marketplace, but it's just like more of a front end, and I like it better, to be honest. But if you go here, you go to Divine Order, these are the cards that you could get out of this set. Now, you can go by highest price, and you'll see there's this Gatekeeper, a Diamond Gatekeeper for 16 grand. But there's very few of them out there. So, I mean, it is possible you could maybe get one of these diamond cards that's worth a lot. But let's see, are they even selling? So, one sold on November 29th for $1,200. That's nowhere near 16 grand, but there's only 3 of them for sale whatsoever. So, these people pretty much can put whatever price they want on them. So, I just try not to look too much at the shininess at the moment. Ooh, prices have went up today. But Odie in the Divine Order set, he's went up quite a bit. He's all the way up to 72 now. That's more likely of a pull than a diamond one that's going to be worth thousands of dollars. Out of the packs that I've bought of the Divine Order set, I've gotten one Odie. I've gotten one Finian Fruit Bearer. And then I got 2 Grand Halls. So, I mean, there is some cards that you could possibly pull, but in the packs, you're only going to get 5 cards, just like the other packs. Now, in game, when you're playing, those cards that you get are the core set. So, the core set is never closed. And with the core set never being closed, that means they can change cards all the time. And these cards are also the ones that you get in the packs in-game for playing the game and just leveling up with experience. They are not NFTs yet in the game, but you can mint them into the forge and turn them into one of these NFTs. But because they can be forged, these prices can fluctuate quite a bit. When the forge was closed, Prince Troy of Hector was all the way up at 645. And now the forge is open. He's been slowly, he did drop down to about 27, it looked like, through there. And he's starting to creep back up about 33. So these cards, I mean, you can get most of these for free just playing again. Well, I mean, technically you could get any of these. The core set is all the packs. So any of these legendaries you could pull, but you got to pull 2 of them to mint it playing the game. So with Divine Order being open for a short amount of time, you could, maybe get Odie or a Finian Fruit Bearer. And if you want to keep it, there's a possibility that they could make it not as good as a card. They could nerf it, or they could make a card better. We don't know. So it's kind of gambly with buying packs with this sets until the set is locked. Because if Odie gets if Odie loses like backline or protected or something, or his little effect, or maybe they make him 1 health or something, he would probably lose a lot of value. If they give him a health and he goes up to 3 health, that probably raises value. But we just don't know what's going to happen until this set is completely locked like the other two. The only two sets that are locked is Genesis, which these cards just seem to continue to go up in price since nobody else can buy them. The packs, there is some packs out there for sale, but it's like $2,000 for a chest of them. There's not a lot of those packs left for sale. But you don't need to do anything, really. If you want to, you can just play for free and continue to open these packs. Like I said here, at level 175 experience, I'm going to get a legendary pack, which will have one of those core legendaries in it. More than likely. Unless I get, hoodooed somehow. But most of the time. Yeah, so that legendary pack here, neutral core legendary, would translate to a half of one of these basically. So I'd have to have 2 of the cards out of this pack, 2 legendaries, to make 1 meteorite quality legendary. That's the actual NFT. But you don't need the NFTs to play the game and win more cards. You only need the 1 copy of the core neutral card. So hopefully that helps with a little bit of clarity. I know it's a more complicated answer than you're kind of expecting, I bet, but I'm just trying to give you a little bit more information because this is the first TCG that has its own in-game economy, and it's a new thing. Who knows what's going to happen? I have 7 years experience in the stock market and trading and financial markets. I'm bullish on the project, and the fact that you can play for free and not have to put any money in, that means there's no barrier to entry. So that's valuable when your platform anybody can get on and start making money. Trader, we had him on Saturday on the live stream for Gods Unchained, and he was talking about how he hasn't put any money in the game. He's not put in 1 cent and just played. And he has some NFTs already. He's got plenty of Gods tokens he's been unlocking every week. He's moving up in the rankings. He's been up to Diamond, like I have, bouncing around. So you don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. If you want to look at it as an investment, then like I said, you're going to have to do your research. You're going to have to dive in, look at those locked sets, look at the prices, kind of fill out the decks that are popular. Because the cards that are going to have the most value are going to be the cards that are the most rarest, have the most playability, and I had something else, but I forgot it. So the rarest, most playability, and most popular. And if you go to Godex, it can be. Let's see. You said, but can we forge to keep? Yeah, you don't have to sell your forge cards. Is it worth it to forge them? It depends. Like I said on the Godex, where'd it go? If you pull, say, 2 asterisks, the glittering ones, they're $50. So putting a little bit of Gods token in it to get a $50 NFT, that could be profitable if that's something you want to do short-term flipping these. I think it's possible. You'd have to play quite a bit to keep unlocking and get up into mythic rank, so you're not struggling and getting less experience, because from what I've figured out, and I'm sure it says it somewhere, I just haven't read it, the higher up in level you get, the less experience you get for being lower ranked. So in order to continue to get all the experience to keep unlocking packs pretty consistently, as you level up, you're going to want to move up in the ranks and try to eventually get into Mythic So you're getting all the experience you can. At the same time, though, if you don't want to quick flip these, could this guy go up in price even though he can be forged? Yeah, it's a possibility. You know, it could go from $50 to $100. There's 1,000 out there that exist. There's 79 of them currently for sale. If you think about how many people are coming into the game, is a lot of people going to want that card? Is a lot of people pulling that card? Is it popular? You know, you got to ask those questions. So when we go to Godex, if you go to card rankings, what do we got right here? The Arius, the guy we were just looking at. So you see unique deck win rate 68%. This is the last 3 days. Let's see, what's this show popularity? It's just on the decks. Well, let me start over here on Godex. So there's so much to dive into Godex, and I'm gonna get that video out soon. As soon as I figured out everything myself, because there's a lot on this website. Well, anyway, I thought there was a way to see popularity of cards. It seems like they may have changed something, or maybe I'm not finding it. But you can see that guy's up there. Because it's a strong card. It's a rare card. It's a legendary. Even though you can unlock these for free, it still is a legendary. So those drop rates are going to be a lot less. So as long as people keep playing this card and wanting to buy this card, everybody else will keep theirs for the most part. And once demand can outweigh the amounts of the pull rate and amount of the forge, then the price would go up, because it's just basic supply and demand. So once if we go from 50,000 players to 200,000 players pretty quick, and all those players want to buy this guy up, then it could shoot up in price until those players, maybe unlock some more, and then they have extras and can sell them. But we're at a point in the game where it's growing really fast, where we could see some big price jumps even in the core sets. But like you wouldn't want to mint a card that's 27 cents like this Pharaoh's card. If you minted that, it would cost you more in God's token, and that card is, it's not the highest it ever was $2.41. So it's probably not worth it to mint a 27-cent card. So me personally, I haven't minted anything except for a couple of things just to kind of give out and stuff like that. I'm looking for the long term. If I see prices shoot up in the core market, then yeah, I'm going to go minting and I'll throw some cards up on there. But until then, I think we still have a lot more growth in this game before I really want to start selling too much. I've been hodling Gods tokens and hodling as many of these Gods NFTs as I can get, and even the core cards that aren't NFTs yet. I have plenty of duplicates that could be NFTs, and I just think it's too early to sell personally, but that's my own thing. Do your own research. But real quick, before I jump into any more games, I'm going to take a quick couple of minute break here. And if you guys have any more questions or anything, you can get those in. I'll probably play a couple of more matches on ranked, at least to try to get back above shielded. And if anybody wants to challenge me, I know I got whooped yesterday a couple of times, but I'm still talking trash. If anybody wants this, get ready for that right after I get back over shielded. Be right back. Alright, let's jump into another match here. Try to get back. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I have enough time to get the diamond, but at least get back over shielded, and then we'll take a couple of games. Anybody wants to challenge me here shortly? And then I got to flip the stream over so I can do the live crypto update today. I did not do it yesterday, but there wasn't much going on in the market, but we're getting some movement today, so I definitely got to do a crypto update. Alright, so he has played a shield. I'm going to pop a mana and go ahead and drop both these guys. Both will be hidden, because in next turn we can drop the Moonlight Charm and start buffing one of these fellows. If that's what we want to end up doing. We'll see what he's trying to do with this shield here. So he's made the shield stronger. I could just flood the... I think I'm going to flood the board on him. Give him a lot to deal with before I even drop that. And then he'll probably kill one or two of these. We'll see what he does. Real quick, I'm trying to send somebody a message. Yeah, so he killed two of them. He's got a Thunder Caller out. That thing is nonsense, but let's go ahead and put that on. Drop the Anteater to buff one of these guys. And let's just keep going straight to the face. And now that Moonlight Charm is going to buff him. We got a nice 4-5 to start out. What's going on with my phone here? Hey, Blitz took out... Man. Oh no, he took it out. Okay, I see what he took it out with. So I'm just going to go to the face again here, and that's going to buff him. And we'll let him deal with this buffed Anteater for a turn. And I got the blade next. I can wipe these two out. But he's used that shield. He's only got one protective left on this Thunder Caller. He could go for that damage and then take it out with one of these two. Oh, he's got another shield, so I gotta kill him quick. I can't let him get out of hand with this shield. Ooh. I could hit one of these and wipe all of them. Or I could go straight for that damage. He's doing 3, 5, 7, 11. I'm just going to keep going straight to the face. Oh, perfect. And we'll get this bodyguard, throw him out there. Yeah, there we go. So he'll have to sack one of these just to get through that front line, or he could use the shield. He might use the shield. He's got no more mana, so everything's on the field. I just need this to survive. It's not going to survive. I forgot that's got blitz. Ugh. Yeah, that Chimera is not good. How am I drawing these? I'm drawing these too much. What is going on? I'm pretty much lost at this point though. Yeah, I got no more favor. Guess we could take these two guys out, but yeah, he's just gonna kill me. Dang, a Chimera. The Chimera really messed me up there. Gold Chimera too. At least it's a gold one. But that's it. I thought I could out damage him. Couldn't quite get it. Okay, I'm still in there. I gotta get a win in. We're going to have to go back to Old Faithful here. We're going to have to go back to the Old Faithful Magic deck. Try to get this shielded. And if I don't get it this time, I'm probably going to drop all the way back down to Twilight Shadow. So I need to win this game. Let's get focused here. Let's get... Oh, come on. You couldn't have given me a nature deck? So I'm going against another magic deck here. That'll work. That'll work to start out with. Depending on what kind of magic deck this is, I could either have a lot of trouble or I'm not going to have any trouble at all. But the heavier, I think it was Mr. Cizo yesterday in the live stream, really put it to me. I'm going to pass it. With a heavy spell magic deck. And he's dropping the Street Conjurer, that spell boost one. That probably means this is going to be one of those spell decks. Unfortunately. But we're going to play the Rampart for the defense and then this Pillar of Lightning. And so when he attacks this Rampart, it's going to bounce the damage back at him. It's gonna, well, unless he kills it, he might just blow it up here. Still going to do a damage to him, though. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop this, the All-Seeing Spire. Start of your turn, 4C1. At the end of your turn, draw a card. So I'll be able to kind of pick between two cards of what I'm going to draw with the 4C at the start of my turn, and then that's just going to give me an extra card pull, but I want it out so I can keep an advantage because I need to keep more stuff in my hand than he has in his, especially if he's a spell deck. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We're just going to shard bolt this fellow right off the board. I want to keep that spell. So let's just go straight to his face. One little damage just to make him a little uncomfortable. Let him know that we're not playing around this game. So he's got a gate. Not too worried about that. I haven't even played a creature yet. Throwing one damage there. See, that does 3 damage. Yeah, let's get this owl going. Gain 3 favor. And then we'll pop this 3 damage spell. Let's just go ahead and take that guy out so he stops hitting this for a minute, and that's going to give us another card. So now between this and the owl, we're drawing lots of cards. Oh, this card is not going to do anything for me because I don't have any war creatures in my deck. It'll let me draw a card, but for 3 mana, so it's not really worth it. Crypto's definitely rebounding. Yeah, that's what I figured. Figured that was a short-lived little drop in the markets. Okay, that's got to die. That's what Mr. Cezos destroyed me with yesterday. I think it was Cezos. Was that damn moth there? So we're gonna kill that thing right away. He's not getting. We're not letting him have that. No. 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 Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get Oni going. We'll go ahead and do some damage to that. Because we need to get this wall out of the way so I can start hitting him again in the face. We do have to defend the ramparts, which will do it'll do 3 damage since we have a structure out to 2 different creatures. If he plays another creature, that's what I'm looking for, is him to play another one here, and I can blast both of them off the board, which this spell will buff Oni. Yeah, play something big, buddy. What you got? Oh, okay, he's going to shoot me straight in the face. I see what you're going to do here. We'll see how you can handle this. So now that wall's out of the way. I'm actually going to wait before I use any. Well, I don't know. All 3 of these are good choices on the sideboard here for the favor we get. I could go with the Shield Maiden, but I've got 2 walls in my hand, so I don't need any front line there. The Heal 3 may be what I go for, as he's throwing big spells. But I also don't want him to get the Rune of Fire, because that's another spell he can sling at me. Okay, he wasted that one on him. Still didn't kill him, though. I am going to get this rune because I'm gonna buff him back, or heal him back anyway, and that's going to buff Odie there. Now let's drop the lightning wall, which is going to buff Odie some more, so we can go ahead and smack him straight in the face for 8. He does have ward on, so he can't use this. He's using a weapon. That weapon ain't going to come in much. That ain't going to do much for him. That's not going to hurt him that much. He's got another one. Okay, 2 back-to-back. That'll hurt. You know, that 2 8 damage spells back-to-back. But he's down to 2 cards now. He's starting to run low on ammunition. And we are about to run the gauntlet on him here. So let's drop down the pillar. Let's drop down the owl. The owl is blessed. I'm actually going to, because I have way more cards than him, I'm going to turn everything into rats. So that way he can't get that Rune of Fire. Let's go straight to the face there. I got 2 more health, or 2 more mana, 1 more to the face. And we should have him pretty much taken down here. See, he tried to use that. Now he can kill him. He had to use that, one of those, that weapon, that relic he's got equipped. He's got 2 mana left. If he's smart, he'll kill this owl. Yeah. So, I gotta get some... He grabbed a rat. With him buying a rat, that's going to open up a spot. So, let's see what's there. Okay, I don't want that. Well, let's go ahead and drop another gate. He's not playing very many creatures. I need my... What are they called? I forget what they're called. Okay, now he's starting to play some creatures. There you go, bud. Get some out here. You just let me build walls here. Okay, that's one of them. That's been there since the beginning. So he's using his favorite grabbing. He's grasping for straws here. Just grabbing anything he can. I don't even... Well, maybe he got that because he didn't want me to remove his relic. But he doesn't realize I don't even care about his relic. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this big guy out here. Because with this wall having spell boost, he's now got 2 spell boost. He's going to get 2 armor. And I got plenty of board wipe with both of these ramparts. I just need a creature to stay alive so I can damage him, and then I can wipe his board. Another big spell, but he's having to focus his big spells on my big creatures here, because he knows what will happen if he does it. The Acropolis is what I'm looking for. I need that Acropolis. What are you gonna do here? Okay. Oh, that flank. He was able to get around this wall. That's unfortunate. There's an Acropolis. But I'm going to have to wait a turn before I set it up. I want to take both of these out. I don't have enough mana for him. That's okay. So I've got to keep his Acropolis, another ogre. I got to keep his Acropolis alive for 2 turns. He just killed that. Alright, bud, you're down to 1 card. Come on. Okay, thanks for wasting all that time to do nothing. That's interesting. Okay, now we got 2 Acropolises. Let's go ahead and drop it, make him nervous. And actually, I'm going to drop Card Shark to get that bodyguard out too, keep him busy. Yeah, we should be good here. Because the Acropolis is warded, so he can't spell it off the board. He can't do anything about it. Like, no, he can't do anything about it. So you went for that wall. You move. Oh, here you go. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. All right. Well, we can play. We can play the game. I'm not even going to pay attention to your guy. I'm just going to shoot straight at your god. Killed that Acropolis. You got another spell and all that nonsense to get this one gone too? What you gonna do here? Okay, taking the ward off. What has he got? He's removing backline from it, which I don't know what the point of that was. Oh, I did do a little damage to it. I didn't even try to kill it, just went straight to my face, so he must want to die. Alright. We'll wipe both these guys out with this, or at least get that. Yep, they're both done. And swing to his face again, and this game is pretty much over with. Unless he kills my Acropolis, that could slow me down. Nah, he didn't do nothing but drop those. Yeah, this game's over with. There you go, Acropolis to the face. Get out of here. So it was a long match, but it's usually what happens with these wizard spell decks when I go against them. The way I figured out to beat them, because I do have a weakness, is just swarm them from the beginning. Get out ahead of them and card advantage and everything. Alright, well, I am back over the shielded, so looks like I'll be trying to get to Diamond later on. Does anybody want to play a match before I go today? Because we're going to give the stream about 15 more minutes and play one match, maybe two, depending on how quick we get them in. And then we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully around like a little bit earlier than 2:30, maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. And see if we can't get there. I'm trying to get to Mythic this week. And when I do get into Mythic, we'll be doing a giveaway. I'm not gonna say what it is yet or any of that. Not gonna put a video out on it to get info on the giveaway. You just have to watch the live streams that come out. Oh yeah, I hear you, Ruben. Alright, well, if nobody else wants to play, I'm going to go one more match. I'm going to go with the original zombie deck that I built and see how it does here. Damn, Luna all the way up to 87. Look at that thing go. Last time you tried to hop on, it wouldn't load up. Is that laptop holding up now? Is it dying like it was or cutting off like it was? Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's fine. So we're just going to blight bomb that guy right off the board. We're not even going to play with him. Get on out of here, boy. You little street conjurer with your little weak magic. And you're passing it back to me. We drew another blight bomb, which is disgusting. Let's drop that front line. Alright, this guy's got a little bit more creatures in his pocket than the last guy did, apparently. Nice. So, I'm going to buff the Viking with the Aging Veteran, giving him 2 health. Take that out. Keep his board clear for now. Nice. He used all his mana to do that. Oh, well, no. He didn't use all of it. 4 mana. Oh, I see. He's using that power. And he popped a mana. That's how he got that spell off. I was wondering how he got that damn thing off. Ooh, actually, I'm going to pop a mana and drop the Guild Enforcer, because that's going to slow that thing down a lot. So if I hit it, be at 4. I ain't going to hit it. I'm just going to go straight for damage. Not from what you can tell. Oh, of course. He turned it into a rat. Guess what? I could destroy that with... Nah, I'm going to go ahead and transform this rat into this nether spawn. When he just transformed into a rat. And then I'm going to laugh at him. Let's see here. Let's just go to the face again. Keep getting his favor. Yeah, that's right out of my book. Pillar of Lightning. He's a little more aggro, though. He's played a lot of creatures. Playing Mana Shard Mage. So that's kind of an aggro card to be playing for him. I'm just going to Blight Bomb that out of here. Let's do the mutual, the diamond mutual. Get that big fellow out of here. And then we'll grab... Ooh, I kind of want to get that ring, that Rune of Fire. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to drop him, buff this guy to the 6, back to the 6 health. And grab this Rune of Fire, and I'm going to hold it for a bit. Alright. It's crazy. I'm 6 mana in and not seeing any zombie cards, or actually really any death cards besides that transform card. Interesting front line he played there. This is from the Deception God. But Afterlife, your opponent draws 2 cards. That's to me a very sturdy cost. Not sturdy, but heavy cost. There we go. There's one of our zombies. Our zombie makers. Let's just kill that front line. Absorb him. We'll go ahead and knock that out. And get those 2 card draws. Beautiful, beautiful. And let's just keep going to the face. That way we'll get 2 more zombies. Bam. Zombie, zombie. Now he's down to 2 cards. So, well, he can't use the Whirlwind. There's some cards, some spells he could use to do some damage to this board, but he's going to have to pick and choose what he wants to kill. There's the Crystal Rain. That's going to kill the zombies. He may sacrifice these 2. Yep, sacrificing that one. He can't hit this yet because it's still in the way. Dropped his own Rampart. He's keeping it even at the moment, but that's all right. That's what he thinks he's doing anyway. Now we're just gonna be. Now we're just gonna get just dirty and stupid and nasty. And I'm gonna use this just to nibble. Oh, I don't. Come on. Yeah, I am gonna use it. And I'm gonna deal 1 damage to this since it's got armor, so it's a free 7 heal. And we'll just attack that. That's all we can do there. I can't get any more off the zombie, but now every zombie that I spawn is going to be an armored zombie, which is going to give him a little bit more difficulty. It's going to be more damage he has to get through. So he threw that spell, getting rid of the zombie manufacturer. Of course, I run 1 more, so he still could draw another one. Not that that's the main part of the deck. That's just a side flavor. It can get a little crazy. He's doing everything he can, drawing cards, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's transform him into a... Does it armor him still? No, I didn't armor him. That's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that off the field. Grab this front line. She's going to get an armor, which is really nice. Yeah. Alright, flip it back to him. We're getting set up very nicely here to go ahead and finish him off soon. Unless he plays a whirlwind. A whirlwind could do a lot right at this second, but other than that, there's not too much else he can do. At least for a couple of turns. Playing Oni, huh? It's going to kill the Forge. No big deal. And we got another Rampart of our own. That is sweet. Take that out with the power. I can't throw this out. I'm not even going to throw it at Oni. I don't even care. I'm going to go straight to his face. I'm going to keep holding this in case we need it. So he's got to get through this wall. And he's got to get through this Shield Maiden. And Oni's not going to do much for either one of those at the moment. Now he could kill... No, he still can't kill that. Let's see what else he plays. Well, he's only got 1 more card. Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. Probably kill that with Oni. I don't know if Oni's gonna matter in this game for him though. Six, 8, 10, 13. I'm just going to keep going straight for his face. Now he's down to 5. I've got 3 there to kill him with. Let's drop the Acolyte. It's got no cards in hand. Yeah. A Whirlwind is the only thing that can save him right here. If he draws Whirlwind, then this game's going to continue. If he didn't draw it, then this is the game. Dropping a wall there. I'm not too worried about that wall. Because we just have to do 2 damage to his god. Which the Ballista can do 2. And then I got 3 here. So we got 5 damage just between those 2. Yeah, he took out the front line. Let's see if he tries to kill that or not. He's probably going to go for this and this. He might leave the Ballista. I went straight for face damage there. Okay. And that is the game. So the original zombie deck actually performing better than the one that I recreated. So I may just keep running it. Get another win with that thing. All right. Whoops. How did that? Not press. Oh, is that what that? Okay. All right. Yep. So I still got a ways to get that legendary pack, but I'm gonna call it a day for Gods. We'll see if I can get the mythic by the end of the week. I'm just floating right below it, working on these decks, trying to get them ready. So if one doesn't work in mythic, another one will, or work to get there. Trying to do it before Friday, or at least on Friday, worst case scenario. So we'll see what happens. If you guys haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. We are building out a space on the website for Gods Unchained. Matchmaking, tournaments, deck building, all of that coming at the beginning of the year. And it's free sign-ups with email, no paywalls. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow around 2 p.m. Central for some more Gods gameplay. If you want to come play with us, come play with us. Come join me in these live streams, and I will be happy to take on any challengers. We're going to hop off of this stream and to hop right back on in 15 minutes for the live daily crypto update. So if you are more than just a Gods Unchained player and you are into trading and investing in cryptos, you can come back for that stream right after this stream here. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.